1. They can hear you.
Welcome,
Hi, chat.
welcome, everyone.
I have the wrong reactive. Hold
Very
on.
cool.
Very poggers.
Karlak also has the wrong reactive. Right.
Very cool.
Pineapple, real quick, I'm going to forward you a message that I put in the group chat a while ago. I think it was the... Where? I found them.
Why don't I go ahead with the intro while you're sorting out your technical difficulties? Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Team Drake, the Plague Party. As always, it is Wednesday evening, and we are here to deliver to you what the masses crave. Travel. Anyway, we have a great show lined up for you to hear tonight. We're going to murder a few people. Not really. That's not legally binding. Anyway... I'd like to start off just introducing my lovely, lovely players who are joining us here at the table tonight. If you'd like to go down the list and introduce yourselves.
Hi, thank you for the follow.
I guess I'm starting.
You are.
Hello, everyone. My name is Boothroyd Bane. I play
Woo!
Chapel Knight, High Dawn Lord of Lathander, who is a Furbog Life Domain Cleric.
Woo!
And your resident Sunshine.
Beautiful.
Hi, I'm Storms,
Woo!
or Feral Cave Deity, or also player of Ikibo. Fuck. Sorry. What's my subclass again? Wave the Ilmatari Monk, level 9. Level 9?
Level
8. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Yeah, I'm totally on top of my game tonight. Totally.
Completely homebrew subclass.
Yeah. Homebrew collab with Booth, Brave, our DM. Pineapple, did you have any say in it? I forget.
A little bit of pineapple and a little bit of
pineapple and another friend, Lily. Yes. It's been a group project, but it's been fun.
Brings me to me.
Mm-hmm.
I am Pineapple, or Krolak,
Woo!
the resident baseball player, rock eater, dead wife haver.
I'm just gonna turn my mic a little bit.
And we're back for the Plague Party.
Pineapple's back for the first time since we got back.
This is my first time playing D&D since this campaign ended.
And now the tank has arrived.
Yep.
I did my best. I was trying to be sponge, but
you
you
did really good.
You did amazing.
Also, Pineapple, are you doing the reactive thing?
I am. I wanted to do that afterwards, so I could focus on that.
And
next on the line is Duck.
Hello, I'm Duck. I play Rivian. That's about it.
Woo! Clap, 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 woo!
A rogue, a few words, but all action.
Yeah. Alright, it leaves it to me. Hi, I am Vern, also known as Ira. I play a changeling wizard.
Is this your first time on this stream?
Yeah, actually, I've never been here before. You know, I've been streaming for like since like 2013. You know, but I've never been on my own stream.
You've been streaming since 2013?
Yeah.
Crazy, dude.
Crazy.
That was crazy.
No.
I don't even remember what I was doing in 2013.
Crying. Anyway,
that, yes.
I'm the wizard changeling. Hi. I have mommy issues. Anyway, back to you, Brave.
Yeah, but what about your character? Anyway, anyway, I'm your magnanimous. Can I say the word magnanimous? I don't know. DM Brave. I've been here for a while.
You sure?
And so, yes. In fact, this game doesn't happen if I don't show up. So,
yeah.
Count your lucky stars. Yeah. Well, welcome back, everyone. And so I'm super pleased that we all finally get to be here with the technically at the moment complete plague party.
Yay!
And so
I missed Datura.
We still have Datura in our thoughts.
Yeah, thoughts and prayers for
Hearts and
Datura.
minds.
Hearts and minds.
The player is still alive, by the way.
Oh yeah, let's be very clear. I saw them. They are alive. I have confirmed physically.
Oh,
They're
thank God.
fine.
Whew. They just went in their little date. Oh fuck! Shut up. I messed up. Sorry.
Hey, start the stream over.
Start
Okay.
over. Start over.
Okay. Well, with all of that out of the way, would anybody like to remind us what happened last time?
Big fuck off eye and a lot of traveling. And Ikubo stole my curse.
I feel like a lot more happened than just that, but okay.
Can I give it a shot?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
That's all I could remember.
Okay. So for anyone who is just joining us for the first time, the last time we have been in a session together was last week, and we had just been on our travels.
There you go, work now.
We have left from the city, from the town of Manawal, all the way to a crossroads. In which this crossroads is not just a crossroads from town to town or city to city. No, this is a crossroads to planes of existence, in which the Feywild is, I believe, is bleeding into the material plane.
Yes.
From here, we learned about these different lore reveals regarding our changeling wizard, your host of this stream, and and a lot of stuff has been happening with a lot of paranoia, with the eye or scribe basically following us, following our NPC friends who have been joining us, and we had gone into a counter against treants and goblins who tried to take our names. But by ways of trickery or bargain, they tried to take our names.
Well, more than that, they tried taking our cleric.
Fucking goblins.
No, I was fine. I was jamming the music.
Also the goblins and the treants worked for technically my boss. Smile, thumbs up.
So we have an HR complaint with with Burns with Burns Archfey boss.
Former boss.
Employer.
Former boss.
I believe.
Although technically, I never actually signed a letter of resignation.
You are in violation of contract then.
I believe he is.
Fuck me, nine.
I believe he's getting fired. Maybe physically.
What?
He's getting He's gonna be lit on fire.
Oh, I thought something else.
He'd be very flammable if you think about it.
He would be.
He's made of leaves.
Although I do kind of imagine him as, and pardon the expletive here, kind of damp.
Yeah.
A little moist.
Yeah. But he's leaves.
You know, like soggy autumn leaves.
Yeah, but he's leaves.
Oh, they're not even crunchy leaves. They're not even satisfying.
They're not crunchy. They're like, you know, like when leaves fall in the gutter.
Oh,
and
terrifying,
kind of
soggy.
That's not fun. I want
That's kind of
crunchy
what I
leaves
imagine the majority of his consistency is.
Yeah.
What a thing to put in the introduction.
That's crazy.
Anyway.
Also follow the stream, please.
Yeah. Okay. Well, with all of that out of the way, are we ready to begin, my lovely players?
Hell yeah.
Let's do it.
There's two things I'd like to do in this rest that we're about to have, by the way. Because we ended off having a short rest.
Last time on Team Drake the Plague Party, you all, having left from Men of Wall, began your arduous journey towards the city of Stoneport in the Conclave of Gardens, where you are to meet a ship to ferry you across the deep sea. In your travels, you have been accosted by some foes, some fey goblins, and have had some discussions and discovered that you are being followed by some arcane surveillance. Your travels so far have been pleasant, but at the close, as you begin to close on your first week of travel away from Men of Wall, the time crunch is beginning to set in upon you as you only have 2 weeks left to reach Stoneport before the ship you are intending to reach will depart. So, today, after your latest day of travel, you all have ended up near to a crossroads. You've stopped some couple miles away from where you know there to be a crossroads, and have, for the moment, set up camp to rest for the evening before continuing on to the crossroads in the morning. And so, I would like to put it to you, my lovely, lovely players, who would like to do anything in this quiet evening? And I'm going to bring us back here.
I have 2 things I'd like to do. So
Okay.
if someone wants to do something before we, let me know. One of them involves Ikibo.
So I've just been in like a food state, right?
Yeah, you've been out of it.
You've been in the car, all tucked away and cozy.
You got car sick.
Yeah. Oh.
Alright. So how are we starting?
What would you like to do, Vern?
Alright. Well, considering Ikibo still has my disease, well, my curse, I'm gonna
Your disease? You gave me your disease? Holy fuck.
curse. I'm
Happens to the
gonna
best of us.
I'm gonna go to Ikibo. I'm like, okay, you've had that day that you wanted. Can you just give it back now? Cause you're being. I don't want you to get hurt.
Getting hurt is my job.
It is my job too, but can I have that curse back now though? I know how to manage it, so I have the medicine for it. And...
Yeah.
Sudden Ikibo.
Also, right now, what?
Sorry, it suddenly just popped up on the screen.
They're in the foreground. Well, they're in the foreground. This is the stage.
Huh?
On Foundry.
Yeah, in the Foundry. We're in the foreground.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was looking at my character sheet.
No, you're good.
Wow, it's so lifelike. Sorry, I was.
Deadass, I kind of like this idea. Karlak, where you going?
This is distracting. Sorry, I'm gonna not look at the thing right now. Sorry, if I see move, listen, okay?
Fine.
My attention's already all over the place. You said give the disease back. No, give the curse back.
Thank you. I will take back my curse then. Brave.
Okay, you take back your curse, and you feel sort of that same weariness enter back into you.
Yeah, I imagine Ikibo is looking like shit just because of the past 2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look ill essentially. It's
like the flu.
Sort of. Yeah, it's like the flu. Just less coughing or sneezing, just like persistent body aches.
Oh,
so you return the illness to Vern, and Vern, you feel that same sort of clamminess settle in your bones once more.
Do I need to?
For today, no, because I made Ikibo do it.
Yeah, I wanted to be sure. All right, thank you.
Do you need your medicine back?
Yes, I would like it back, please, in case.
All right, I give back the meds that I did not put in my. I didn't put it in my inventory to begin with. I don't think. Or you gave it to me.
I gave it to you, but you didn't put it in your inventory, which is fine. I can just turn it back to a 5 instead of a 4 of how many I've left. That's 6. There we go. Back to 5.
All right.
Thank you.
You've been like that since you've got that curse?
Yeah, but I'm managing.
Why didn't you say anything?
because I didn't feel the need to. Everyone else has their problems. I don't need to sully their problems with my own.
If you're suffering like that, you should let us know. We can try and figure out a way to help.
I'm fine. It's manageable.
All right.
It didn't really bother me much, so.
All right.
That's all I want you to do, Brave. That
Okay.
they would just thank them for giving that their curse, because in all honesty, they didn't like seeing someone else suffer with it.
Wow. Can't imagine what that's like.
So, with the curse returned, you all are permitted to continue your rest for the evening. Is there anything else you would like to do?
I'm gonna let someone else go first, because I have one other thing.
Just out of curiosity, who was the last person to do the thing for the day? I forget.
It was
That was Revion.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Perhaps Karlak would like some time to roleplay.
I'd like to bolt upright in a pool of sweat.
You bolt upright.
Wait,
you are
before...
in the back.
Sorry, before
Go
that,
ahead.
can a forest be asleep on his chest?
Absolutely. Absolutely. You bolt awake, and there's a as a cat gets flung directly off your chest. And you find yourself in the back of a cart, in the back of a wagon covered by cloth.
What the hell?
How noisy is he being in the cart?
It's me, so loud.
Oh, sounds like he's conscious.
Yeah, Vern just... There he is.
Yeah. So you can you awaken in here, and you see that there are various luggage and personal effects scattered about this cart, sort of arrayed around you to make space for you to lay down in here. Alfaris looks at you with a side eye, and you'll see coming around the back of the cart a familiar face, Makul, the half-orc with a wooden arm. He'll come up around the back of the cart. Oh, you're awake.
Hey, you're finally awake.
Oh my god. My head hurts.
I imagined it would do that to you. Welcome back to the land of the living.
I had the craziest dream, man.
Do I want to ask? Dreams have had a pretty rough history with you guys.
No, this felt weird. Felt like it lasted years on end.
Yeah?
I was a human. I was
a
still kind of
human?
tall, but I was so fucking skinny. Felt so weird.
I think you did too many shrooms back in the grave.
Yeah, I think I need to balance my diet with some rocks.
Rocks?
You heard me. I'm gonna walk past them and go get some rocks.
Oh my god.
Forest bless this poor imbecile.
Oh, I love this party so much.
We needed the chaos of Kralak.
Folks, Kralak's awake and he's back.
Beloved.
Are you serious? Look at no. Put the rock down?
Oh, no, he does that. It's fine.
He's fine.
What do you mean it's fine?
He eats rocks. It's his diet. It's weird, I know.
This is a rather common occurrence.
Goliaths.
You've seen Kralak eat rocks before. He does it all the time.
No. What do you mean he does it all the time?
He does it all the time.
Yeah, same thing with Rev eating cherries and asparagus.
Yeah.
Okay, but I made that for him. Okay, I've never served Kralak. How many rocks have you eaten?
Like today, I just found like a handful, so it looked like 5 or 6.
Oh my.
He does this. It's like his diet, apparently. Apparently he grew up eating them or something, I don't know.
It makes me strong. And I flex.
Oh my.
Hey, but cool. These are the heroes that saved Metawell.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're heroes.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're heroes.
I'm having serious reservations about a number of things.
Yeah, Kralak does that to you. You get used to it.
I don't think I will. Cool. Alright, welcome back, Kralak. Do you remember what's going on? You kind of lost it once we had headed out from Man of Wall.
I remember everything up until this cart. Where did this cart come from?
This is my cart.
Very nice cart.
Thank you.
Why are we here?
We are on the road. We're heading to Stoneport. We're about a week out of Man of Wall right now.
Oh, so only a week.
Yeah, so we got
Only
2 more before y'all have a ship waiting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. We're going to see my sister.
Oh, a family reunion.
Yeah. Ray, remind me what city we are heading to, the capital?
The capital currently that you are heading towards is Home Soil, also sometimes known as Heart Soil.
Let's say first one.
Right now we're on the road to the capital, hoping to get there to Thief's Respite, or whatever that was called.
Trader's Respite.
Trader's Respite. I was close. Trader's Respite, maybe get a ship to Stoneport.
That seems like the best route to make in order to get there within a week. Plus, we also intend to have our friends here try to lay low and try to hide from this eye that's been scrying us, according to Vern.
Well, they've been scrying them, and I point to the NPCs.
EC will sort of waggle her fingers. We are enemies of the state, yes.
Been there, done that.
Oh, you've done that?
It's just a, saying
It is okay.
Insight check.
Listen, I'm not. Nobody here is a cop.
Insight check. I'm kidding.
Suspicious.
It turns out Lionel is in fact a cop. Undercover.
Crazy since
Only for a
crazy.
little while. I stopped.
What?
Have you disguised yourself as a guard at one point?
It went a little bit more than disguise.
Oh.
She did the full training?
Yeah.
Insight check.
Why are you? Do you think I'm lying to you?
Yes.
Vern just says it loud. Insight check.
He squints his eyes.
Bona fide guard. I was an agent of the law.
I squint.
Like 2 centuries ago.
I squint.
Yeah, been there, done that.
Yeah, so I got better. I learned.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Why do I gotta? No, I'm not talking to you anymore. Kralak, how you feeling?
Right.
Are you all right? Do you
Lionel.
need anything for like nausea, headaches, paranoia, delusions? Are you hearing voices?
I am hearing a couple voices, but not
Oh.
more than I.
Are you pulling on my leg?
No, I don't think so.
girl.
Come talk to me later about that.
Good. Anyways, besides the rocks, does anyone have some food?
Yes, we have food.
Yeah.
Yes. Corolla, come here. I am preparing dinner. Pandleman will tell you.
What do you have cooking?
The same thing. A stew.
All right. Hmm. Do you think there'll be any ingredients, like any spices out here to help us out with that?
I would not dare try to take any spices from off the road, and I would not trust any spices I found on the road.
Mm-mm.
I will use
Yeah.
my personal supply.
I
We
see.
are currently straddling the line between mid plane and the Feywild. So
I think we got
That's
out of that.
kind of. Oh, are we out of it?
Yeah,
I'm
it was just
confused if
that
we're in
area,
it or
right,
not.
Brave?
It was
All
just
right.
that
Uh,
singular
as-
point of the crossroads.
Yeah, you guys have traveled for at least 2 days away from there, so
All right.
more
all right.
actually.
We are still in the
So-
conclaves, though, so we're still under those rules.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
we
you're
can't go
still under
picking things.
conclave rules.
Out of game, I keep forgetting about the conclave rules.
Yeah, I
Uh-huh.
remember.
Brother,
'Cause
I
it's
gave
how-
some HP for the conclave.
Yes,
Because I remember it's how McCool lost his arm, if I remember right.
that is correct. Yeah, don't. Yeah,
Oh, I said
That's-
that out of
no.
character, but yeah.
I know.
Okay.
I can hear voices too.
Oh, that's concerning.
I've spoken to him. That's the wrong voice.
Him?
I've spoken to him about that. It's normal for him. Don't worry about it.
Hmm.
There's nothing to be done.
Okay.
And yeah, Panleman will get you some stew, and you
Mhm.
are given some time to catch up with your friends after being ill and sit around the campfire. Yeah. Well, is there anything more before we move on to your next day of travel?
Okay, so you're not gonna believe what happened. A tree came out and tried to kill us.
Oh, yeah,
I do believe.
and... Sorry, go on. Go on, Krolak, sorry.
That.
No, I
yeah,
meant
yeah,
Krolak.
Krolak was nice. Oh, me?
No, Krolak.
I do actually believe that. That makes perfect sense for us.
Mm.
Yeah. So
Uh.
I guess I inform a little bit about like this encounter that we have, and I say, there were these goblins out here, and that in the during that crossroads point, and it seemed they were trying to bargain with us or try to trick us out into giving out our names, uh in which Vern here was telling us to avoid saying out loud to these goblins.
And probably other people for right now, considering.
Can't trust
Considering we have wanted people of the state.
Not just
Hmm.
that, but also the fact that the Fae, if they get your name, can, you know,
Do
hold
not.
power over you and probably send you to war against a fight while being on the bad side of said fight. Yeah.
So yeah, according to what Vern said, it appears if we give out our name, we're basically being enlisted against our will for this Feywild civil war.
By the bad side. The Unseelie.
By the fucked up side.
Hmm. Well, I wouldn't say
Hmm.
fucked up.
But
Not all of them are. But the bad side.
I see. It's probably mentioned that this side also happens to include Vern's mother. I don't know. I can't comment on the actual relation. I can't comment about what actually is going on between this family dynamic. So I don't know if I. I don't know if I'm saying if I'm offending them if I saying that the mom's on the bad side of the family.
No, yeah, go ahead. She's an asshole.
Okay, she's a complete bitch apparently.
Heard.
We might go to war with well, we might go to actually. I don't know what Vern wants us to do regarding this Feywild stuff, but maybe one day we might have to cross that. We would have to cross that path once we get there again.
Fair enough.
It's not the first time we've been roped into something that was completely out of our heads.
Yeah, definitely not.
To be fair, we signed up for the last thing. We all came.
We signed up for the last thing, and then we reported back like, this shit is so crazy. We need an army.
Yeah.
Kralak, do you mind if I ask you something a bit privately?
Sure. What's up?
I'm gonna I'm gonna step Kralak away for a bit. I'm gonna excuse us from Fern for a bit. I'm sorry. I just have to ask him something.
It's fine. Vern will brush Alfaris because he's probably fluffed up from getting thrown across the trail the cart earlier by Kralak waking up.
I go up to Kralak and I say to him, I had spoken with
Oops.
with Ikibo a couple of days ago, and he was honest with me about some events that happened regarding these ash fairies.
Are they in the area?
No, but this came mostly out of concern of Ikibo to like get me and him on the same page regarding this, but I don't know if I told you this, but I had learned from Nathaniel that these ash fairies were the reason why my village was the village that I originated from was burnt, and a lot of people had died.
Oh. Sorry to hear. Well,
He mentioned that he was one of them.
Ikubo was among the.
Oh no! I'm sorry. No. No.
I was gonna say what?
I meant I mentioned that Nathaniel mentioned that he was one of them. He used to be one of them before he found faith in Lathanderism.
Oh.
Yeah. And we were just going over these connections between myself and Ikibo regarding these ash fairies. I just want to know, you had some history with Nathaniel before. I just want to like ask you personally. Do you have any history with the ash fairies as well? Something that might have happened?
Avoiding eye contact. I'll be like, yes, I do know of the ash fairies and have come into contact with them before. They're not the best of people, as you clearly know.
I am aware now.
Is there anything specific you wanted to know?
There was a name that was mentioned, supposedly a leader. His name was Rexitran. Did I say that right? Above game.
Reaxitran.
Reaxitran.
Yeah.
Okay. He went by the name of Reaxitran.
I will pause my stew consumption for a half second at the name. and then continue eating. Yeah. That is their leader's name. Not a great guy.
I have to be honest with you. I don't know what to do. Like I'm a furball of Lathander faith. You have seen the ugliest side of me when someone tried to hurt Master Nathaniel, when people of my faith were being targeted, and now hearing about this regarding these ash fairies, it's I don't know if I want to pursue this, but either maybe the people of my village can find justice if I pursue it, or maybe I lend a hand in forgiveness.
I completely understand the want for vengeance.
I can't let it be vengeance. To let it be vengeance would be to consume me, and I don't think
Been down
Nathaniel
that
would want that from me. I don't think Lathander would want that from me.
been down the path of vengeance, and it never ends well.
If there's a way to bring him to justice, like to maybe expose these crimes,
If there's a
would that
way, I think that would be great. However, the Ash Fairies have their connections with
do they to who?
mainly the Flintjaw Congrike.
Lynn Chalk.
They're very protected in that kingdom. So they're nigh untouchable for right now. Last I heard, at least.
I see. Maybe instead of finding a way of revenge, maybe there's a way to just to just tell the truth, to get it out there, to spread this word, spread this story. I'm
Maybe.
just speculating at this point. I don't know. It's a lot of stuff that has me nagging in my mind. I just wanted to hear your thoughts on the matter.
If we can, you have my full support.
Okay. And this Reaxitran, do you think he's worthy of mercy, or
No.
I was afraid you would say that. Okay. I will probably go back to eat some stew. But thank you for hearing me out, Kralak.
Of
And I
course.
will step away. Yeah, we're heavy with the role play now. Yeah, welcome back.
Oh, back, bitches.
Also, I see your notes. What is the actual saying for Lathanderism, or?
So the religion itself, if you are trying to refer to the religion, would probably just be uh, technically, uh, you could say like the Lathandite faith would
Okay.
probably be the best way. Because technically Lathanderism is just a divergent sect of Corian, the Corian Church.
Okay. Gotcha. That's probably some notes I'm probably gonna have to write down later. All right. I would like to go to that potato stew or like regular.
Absolutely.
I would like to go to that potato stew after trauma dumping on Kralak.
Beautiful.
Now it's potato stew.
Was it
Well,
potato
it
stew?
was.
I thought it was always potato stew.
I thought it was
remember
just
what it was.
stew.
It's an everything stew.
Okay.
It's Panleman has a pot.
It's a traveler's
I asked
stew.
for more
Just keep
potatoes.
adding stuff to it.
It's the traveler's
I asked for more
stew.
potatoes. I asked for more potatoes in my bowl, please.
The traveler's stew from the D&D cookbook Heroes Feast. I've tried that, by the way. It's really good.
Not sponsored, by the way.
No.
Not sponsored by the
That
way.
and the
Please
tomato
sponsor it.
soup from
No.
the halfling cuisine. Oh, so good.
Tomato soup.
Okay. Cool. All right. Well, is that everything for your rest this evening?
Oh, I have something. It's
Oh,
like
absolutely.
I just want to be rummaging through the pantry for like any random ingredients.
Absolutely. You're rummaging through the wagon and the various supplies that are brought with. Panleman will come up behind you and like tap you on the shoulder. Are you looking for something?
Nothing in particular, just anything that catches my eye.
Anything that catches your eye? What do you mean anything that catches your eye?
Just like, you know, anything that's edible.
What do you mean? I've made you
Edible?
dinner on the fire right now.
Oh no, it's great. Just looking for something to add to it, you know?
So you do not think
Ooh.
my cooking is good enough,
I
Aw.
like it.
and yet you're looking for more? You are not satisfied?
I feel like when it comes to our ages, we start getting curious about flavor combinations.
Put some cherries in that stew.
I cannot listen to this. This is
Poor Pan.
Do you have milk?
milk?
No.
Huh?
No. No.
I mean, milk can go in stew.
I I do not have an ice chest, so no, I do not have milk.
Do you have cinnamon?
If you put cinnamon in my stew, I will wring your neck.
Oh no, it's okay. I'll eat the stew and I'll put the cinnamon in my mouth afterwards, if that helps.
Are you putting a stick of cinnamon in your mouth or the powder?
I'm just nibbling it, you know?
Oh my god.
Have you done this with my other sticks of cinnamon?
I will neither confirm nor deny.
Keep your lascivious lips off of my cinnamon.
Ladies and gentlemen, Revion.
Here, I have. This is my. Will you pinky promise me? Will you swear that you will ask me before you use my spices?
What happens if I don't? Or haven't been doing that?
I will be very upset.
Okay, and I'll just like rummage through my pockets and take out some spices.
That's where my coriander went?
I'll just give it back. I'll take the cinnamon. Thank you.
Sister, I need you to knock me unconscious before I do something I will regret. And you are permitted to leave with your life. Yeah, you get some cinnamon. You got that cinnamon on lock.
I am pleased.
You are very pleased. Very cool.
This group does not have dietary restrictions. We have dietary whatever.
Explorations.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You have dietary motivations.
Yeah.
There you go.
Cool. Okay. Well, yeah, with that cinnamon debacle, you all are permitted to take your short rest if you have not done so already. And is that all?
There's something I want to do, but I want to see if everyone else is done first. Just because I don't want to take over.
I don't think I have anything.
I want to contact Bryn.
Well, that's super easy because he's still perched on your shoulder. Well, actually, yeah. Where do you go to do this?
Somewhere where I can't be overheard talking to myself.
Very cool. You will kind of move off to be alone.
I'm gonna go take a leak. Be right back.
Alright.
He's been holding
Don't
it
get
in for a while.
lost. You will go to take a leak, quote unquote. And once you are secluded, what do you do?
I, the player, would like a refresh on what Grin is and what the goal is.
So, Grin is an imp who you managed to successfully summon to be an intermediary between yourself and Asmodeus, who is here for the purpose of helping to guide you towards obtaining material redemption for your past misdeeds, and to have your sins be as they may, erased from the ledgers of karma, fate, destiny, as they are, to absolve yourself in a way far more concrete than perhaps any other.
Okay. So basically, I just wanted to check in with Grin, be like, "Hey, did I miss anything in the week I was passed out?"
You will feel very small hands invisibly sort of suddenly
my breath and
land on your
wiggly nose.
back and crawl up your armor before sort of perching around your neck, giving you a very small embrace. And you will hear the voice of Grin whisper to you telepathically. I've been watching from nearby. So far, there has not been anything of particular note. Your party, I believe, told you that you were attacked. It was a bit dicey, but other than that, you have been traveling. There's been an eye watching all of you of some concern, but
Is this eye
beyond,
visible to non-magical people?
it was invisible. I could see it, and I believe your wizard could.
Interesting.
Yes. How do you feel?
I feel like I've been asleep forever, but I guess that means I'm well rested. Hopefully.
Hopefully. You did very well in the standing grave.
Thank you.
Yes.
Hoping to keep doing well.
And that is my hope as well. You discussed the ash fairies with some of your compatriots earlier, yes?
I did. Was I not supposed to?
No. I only mention it because not yet, but in time it will be necessary as part of your process to, well, we will perhaps cross that bridge when we get there, yes?
Of course.
Keep them in mind, is all I will say. They are a loose end that the Lord wishes to be closed. For your sake.
Definitely agree with that.
Yes. Welcome back, Kralak.
Thank you, friend. Is he a smiling imp, or is that just his name?
He is an imp. Generally, when he's not been visible around you often. He's often invisible. But when you have seen him, he doesn't seem very smiley. In fact, he seems a bit somber and morose most of the time, if anything.
Gotcha. If that's it if I'm sensing that's the end of the conversation, I'm going to proceed to take my leave.
Yeah, okay, you go to the bathroom and you feel the imp scurry off because he doesn't want to watch you.
Nope.
Okay.
How respectful of him.
Yeah. All right. Vern, you wanted to finish us off for this rest?
Yeah, give me one sec. Just sending you a question. Alright.
I love answering questions.
So I've been thinking about doing this thing. It's more of a funny thing. Kind of. I don't know. We'll see. So where is Lionel right now? What's he doing?
Lionel is stretched out next to the cart. He traditionally what he does is he makes himself a little area sort of next to the cart,
Mm.
where he can catch the. He'll have a lantern out, and he's usually scribbling in one of his notebooks, just in his own little nest that he creates. And occasionally he will set up alchemical or chemical equipment to be working on various elixirs.
And what's he doing right now?
At the present moment, he has a notebook open and he is adjusting the something to do with a small stand of alchemical equipment that he has. He is brewing something, it seems.
Okay. Slightly change what I'm gonna do. Okay. I'm gonna see him. I'm gonna walk over to him. And go, what you doing?
Magic? Question mark?
I look at the bottles. And then back at him.
Science is magical.
Okay. I have a question.
Preach.
What's your question?
And I'm going to he's taller than me, isn't he? Yeah. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I'm gonna lean in, and then I remembered that I'm shorter than him. I'm gonna look up at him, and then just a dead straight face, I'm gonna ask, have you ever thrown a bamboo stall into a fire?
Bamboo stall into a fire? I mean, I've been in places with bamboo. I don't know if I've ever done it personally. Why?
Because it makes a very loud explosion. And I thought that would be something up your alley.
I do like explosions.
It's just like the first thing about it, but it they like do like a gesture with their hands trying to explain it. the air sort of expands from the heat and it makes the bamboo stall explode.
Yeah, no, okay. Yeah, no, it's kind of hard to do. You can do the same thing to glass vials.
Mm.
Okay, yeah, okay, I can see it's a sealed container, and then when you heat it, yeah, it'll rupture from the pressure.
Mm.
Yeah. Why? Yeah, why do you bring that up?
They just shrug. I just thought it would be something up your alley, but we've never done it.
Do you happen to know where any bamboo is?
Brave, would I?
So far you have not seen any, but given that you are in the conclave, you have the idea that it probably would not be very hard to find some. You are constantly seeing flora here that does not belong.
Okay, I have 2 questions before I answer.
Mm-hmm.
By haven't seen any, do you mean like at all? And second question, is there none in the Feywild either?
So you haven't seen any along the path so far.
Okay.
I mean, you know what bamboo is.
Okay.
I'll leave it up to you if you've seen bamboo in the Feywild or not.
If I hadn't have seen it, I would just get on. I don't know what what that even looks like. No, I've seen some weird ones in the Feywild, but not anywhere here yet.
Yeah, we're a bit far. Well, not
And I'm not
far
going through the
north. Bamboo
Feywild.
grows just about. Yeah, bamboo grows just about anywhere.
Mhm.
I haven't seen any on the path, but I guess I don't know if you made an offering to the druids, they might be able to get you some. Seems like something they could
I don't
do.
know if they'd be very happy to want to hear me wanting to throw it into a fire.
Plenty of people burn wood here anyway. They don't really care so long as it's done, air quotes, ethically.
True. Brave question. Gunpowder exists,
Yes.
right?
You specifically would not know about the existence of gunpowder.
Okay. Okay, otherwise I would have done nothing. Alright, that's all I wanted to ask. I was just wondering, what do you write, you said he was scribbling down on a notebook, right?
Yeah, he's writing in a notebook and working on an alchemical concoction.
What are you writing anyway? And I lean to look at the notebook.
You look into it, it is a bunch of... How familiar is Vern with alchemy?
Probably not very, considering he's a wizard, and I don't know if alchemy would have been that much used.
I'll say you're familiar with the basics
Yeah.
of it, because they come from
Basics.
similar magical
Yeah.
traditions. You'll see that this notebook is full of alchemical symbols, which are also used in magic, but in a different way.
Mm.
In magic, they're used as shorthand representations of elements that are being manipulated, whereas here they're being used in a style like a recipe, almost.
Are you trying to cook
and you
magic?
see it's just... Alright, that's a bit condescending. I'm not cooking magic. I'm creating a concoction. I'm creating an elixir, a formula. It has a specific effect. It is magical in nature, but I think it's a little redundant to say I'm cooking magic. It's
Yeah,
a little
it's
more
like a
complicated than
recipe.
that. Well, yeah, but it's like, okay, when you do a spell, are you writing magic?
No.
Yeah, same thing.
It's fair.
Yeah, it's
Still
this is
weird.
a... Okay, thank you for the judgment on my professional ambitions. This is a variation I'm working on of a body modification polymorph.
Vern just blinks. The changeling.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. It gives you. I'm trying to make it turn your skin to metal.
Oh, okay. Like different version of what's that Jerd cell? Dark skin?
Yeah, that's the inspiration from my buddy McCool over here. Theoretically, it's actually a pretty simple concept. All you need to do is you need to take this ferrous, and then you have to bind it to the subject's unique biochemical signature. You got to sync it up to their spiritual web so that it won't interfere with them, and then you also have to make it malleable enough in which it won't. You can't just make it a solid sheet, or else they'd just be frozen in place. And so it has to actually be integrated directly into the skin itself. It's not just a solid plate. It's not just transmutation, but rather a modification of the makeup of the cell. And so that requires a very fine tuning. With bark skin, it's already organic, but with this, it's inorganic, and so it requires a fine. Are you even listening?
I'm gonna make an intelligent thing.
Holy shit.
Yes, he was definitely listening. No, yeah, I was listening. Biochemicals. I was just listening. That's why I wasn't saying anything.
Repeat back to me what I'm trying to do.
Me as the player trying to remember, because I was dying of laughter.
If you want, I can summarize it for you.
Please.
He's saying that he's attempting to create a spell that, not a spell, but a potion that would transmute a portion of the person's skin into metal. But basically he's saying the problem is that you can't just turn their entire skin to metal, or they'd be encased in a statue. Is that you have to integrate the metal into, you have to turn just parts of their skin into metal so that it remains supple and flexible while also having tensile strength.
Right. And then Burn will say, you're making a potion to transmute part of the skin to metal, because you can't turn the entire thing to metal or else they'll become a statue. And so you have to turn just part of the skin so it remains flexible. That's what you said.
Alright. Most people don't listen when I talk about this.
I mean, it's like you said, it's magic. So.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, you've seen my group. EC's not really interested in the mechanics of it, Panlaman, I don't even know what he does. McCool, I tell him about it, and he just kind of sits and listens, but I think it goes in one ear and out the other.
Mm-hmm. He's taller than me, but I'm just gonna pat him on the head.
This feels decidedly condescending.
It's not supposed to be, I'm sorry. I'm just not good at conversations.
I appreciate the thought.
Wait, hold up. How tall is Lionel?
Lionel's about 6'6".
Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a tall elf.
I
He's an
didn't think he was
actual
that
full-born,
tall.
Tall-ass elf.
Hold on, okay. I take it back. I'm not patting him on the head. I'm patting him on the shoulder because I don't think I can reach his head.
Elves supposed to be tall? I thought they were like, human height.
Vern
No,
is 5'1".
Some of them
You're
are
changeling.
human height.
Yeah, I'm 5'1". I don't like changing my height.
Elves are obviously okay. Hold on, I'm going to put this to rest. Elves come in a great variety of sizes. Elves come in all sizes and shapes. And Lionel happens to be a very tall boy.
Okay, the way you said it made me think that all elves were tall. I'm like,
no,
are they tall?
Vern is just 5'1" because I refuse to change his height because it would make things difficult for me to remember.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're a changeling. I don't think I have not thought of your height changing at all, to be fair.
Stereotypically, elves are tall because, like, some of the places in the world that have the most elf populations are tall. Like
Oh.
Granillians, for example, their elves are very tall,
Okay.
and so people associate elves with like being tall. But in other places, they are not necessarily very tall.
Yeah, I pat him on the shoulder instead of the head then, because I don't think I could reach his head without being on my tiptoes.
I think you could. I
Mm.
think maybe.
Send me the height later, and I'll put a height comparison chart. Put this bit of wrist.
He's 6'6".
Yeah. Sorry. But yeah. It didn't mean to be condescending. Sorry.
I get that. I apologize.
Why are you apologizing? I'm the one who accidentally offended you.
Well, taking offense is a choice, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I've had a lot more condescending things done to me before. Don't worry about it.
Concerning?
Well, you know when you walk into a royal court and announce that like you're gonna, spirit away with the princess, and they all just kind of look at you funny.
They let out a sigh. Because they completely forgot about that story. But I didn't. But they completely forgot about the story. Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay, now this is condescending.
No,
actually.
I'm
This is a
listening.
real thing that happened in my life.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying okay as in, oh yeah, that. I forgot that happened. I'm
This is a
not
very
trying
critical
to...
part of my life story.
I'm
The
sorry
year
for what it sounded like.
was 427. It was a faraway land.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Faraway land? Mm-hmm. I'm guessing Vern's gonna end up being roped into listening to him ramble.
he will indeed begin recounting the story once again. It is significantly more embellished this time.
Vern just listens because he feels bad because he didn't mean to be mean. Just grins and bears it.
Grin and bear it.
That's all.
Well, that's all. Okay.
I want to say,
and so,
what I was originally gonna do was if he was reading, I was just gonna, put his book down, look him dead straight in the face with the most serious face, and be like, throw some bamboo into a fire. But he was doing it this time, so I couldn't.
Beautiful. Okay. So with that, you all take your rest for the evening, and rise on the morrow.
Oh.
I'll bring us over to the map.
Hail yeah. Sorry
And
for
so you
taking
are
so long.
You are able to begin your journey today. Who is leading the way on your journey?
Well, last time it was
Probably
Rev.
explain the mechanics to Garlock.
Oh, sure. So, also I'll explain the mechanics to you. So, new thing. Whoever is leading the way of your journey is first going to roll on a little table I made to see what your daily weather is, what the weather is like for that day, which will also determine how difficult your day of travel is. And then, according to that, you have a choice. You can either roll any skill check that you think is appropriate and describe how it would assist you in making progress that day, or you can spend a limited resource that your character has in order to automatically succeed on the check.
Okay, cool.
But if you do not succeed, it well, you have to roll and see what happens, obviously.
Play and find out.
Sorry, real quick. Also, update. He probably can just barely reach the shoulder. I put the height comparison in the chat.
Bro's short.
Chappie, you asshole. Actually, that's fine. That's fine. I have like a -1 to it. It's fine.
I wanted to see if it counted.
It does.
That's awesome.
Well,
I will
you'd have
keep
to check
that
with
in
Brave.
mind.
You have to check with Brave.
What count? What?
He used channel points to ban an in-game action, and he chose that I can't use perception checks. Will you allow this, Brave?
To bully you specifically, always.
That's crazy.
It's only for 5 minutes, so keep talking.
To bully you specifically.
You gotta admit, that's funny.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay. So, who would like to lead the way today?
I'll lead to pull my weight of being asleep for a week.
Hell yeah.
Okay. You'll lead to pull your weight? Okay. Well, I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if how I can throw this to you, honestly. Can I send this to... I can't send this to chat. Can you, on your upper right-hand corner, can you see a thing called rollable tables in your, like in chat, combat?
Rollable
think-
tables, yeah. Daily
Rollable
weather.
tables?
Yeah, I do
Daily
see
weather
that.
conditions. Would you please
Yeah.
roll on that table for me?
Okay. Who? Just one of us?
Kralak.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh,
Beautiful. So you set out today with pleasant weather. So it is a nice day. And in fact, as you begin to set out, you take a look at the map, which Panleman has provided, showing you the way forward. Here at the crossroads, you just need to keep going straight forward, and you're home free to Heartsoil. And you put the map down and look out over the verdant landscape stretching before you.
Oh my god, a new map.
Babes, wake up,
Oh.
new map dropped.
And so you are able to begin progressing forward. So,
This looks sick.
would you like to go ahead and what are you doing today to ensure a successful day of travel?
I'll say we come across some hills and I help push the cart up, like from behind.
Okay. So, like athletics?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Go ahead and make me an athletics check.
Do I just click the athletics skill?
Yes.
And
That should work.
New map, new map. Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Easy
Oh.
15.
Whew.
Yeah.
Fighters.
And so, yeah, so with some of these rolling hills you push yourselves over, you are able to assist, and now with your newfound strength, your travel for today is easygoing. So your token, you can move 3 spaces on the hexes. So 1, 2, 3. On your day of travel. Kralak, would you describe something nice that you saw today in your travels?
when we were... Oh my god, you're asking me to describe a beautiful nature scene and I have so many to think about. I love nature scenes. I'm gonna say there's like a little pond off on the side, and I saw a little bunny rabbit drinking from it.
Beautiful.
Cute.
And so
Don't
with
trust the
your
bunny.
little bunny rabbit in mind, you all continue your travels and find rest for the evening. Are there any scenes anybody would like to carry out, or shall we continue on to the next day of travel?
Not really on my end, unless anyone wants to do anything.
I'm good.
I feel like we're all just gonna
Yeah,
be doing the same stuff.
all
Yes.
I'll probably do is check on Ikubo since he's sick because of me. Just check on him.
I
Not.
thought he gave the curse back.
I did, but apparently it's still lasting effects.
We'll just say it's
Oh,
like
I need to roll, don't I?
lingering, but
We're in a short rest, right, Brave?
Yeah. So you all may now take a short rest again.
What was I having to roll? Was
I
it a
was
D4?
It
evens.
is a D2 for you.
No, I know, but wasn't it? We were rolling D4, and then it's evens is 2. Odds
Oh
is
yeah,
1?
yeah. Odd is 1, even is 2.
Sick. And
Cool.
we'll do that. So it's evens.
I don't know. I was just imagining that I might have like lingering effects still, but it'll clear up in like a day.
Yeah. It'll clear up.
I've had
Just
the
a
flu
little bit
before.
weak.
It's not fun. I
No.
don't like
It's not
body
fun.
aches.
No.
No. Yeah. Just slight thing. I'm not gonna roleplay it, but Vern will just check on Ikubo a couple of times since he's not feeling good.
Everyone's being more healer than I am.
Listen, Vern has
You don't give
reason
up.
to. It's their fault.
I mean, I took it.
I know, but it's still their fault because
I'm
they
the one
had
who
it.
offered.
Yoink, that's mine now.
They had it.
Essentially, yes.
Yeah.
Hey, can I have some of your radiation?
What? What?
That's a reference to a YouTube shit. That's a YouTube
Oh.
video. Remind me
Here,
to show it
hold
to you
this.
guys.
Beautiful. Okay. Well, who would like to take the next day of travel?
You know what? I can.
Okay. Same thing. Would you please roll the weather conditions?
How do I do that? Sorry?
It is so on the top right hand where there's like chat and all that, there should be one that's rollable tables. There should be one that says daily weather conditions.
It should be the middle. It should be the
It-
middle.
It's an icon that
Oh,
looks
yeah.
like a list.
Roll. I don't know what equipment means. I'm assuming mid.
Ooh.
Incoming.
Okay. Inclement. Okay. So, you all, on the next day, as you wake up, you see that sort of clouds have begun to roll in over the conclave, and sort of a bit of a chill wind, a chill autumn wind is falling over the conclave here. And so your travel today is a bit impeded as throughout the day it begins to rain gently, kind of a cold rain, slightly impeding your progress. What would you like to do to aid your party today, Vern?
I'm just reading something. Hold on.
Oh, I have something that might
Oh,
help.
we need
That
text.
sucks.
Oh well. I was thinking about something, but it wouldn't work. I was thinking about using Phantom Steed to help move the cart along, but I don't think that'll work. So instead, I always forget to think about this. I'm trying to see if I have any spells to help with water stuff.
I mean, I do, but it's not my turn.
No. Spells. Where's my spell book? You know what, I'd like to use see invisibility, and I'd like to use my my turn to see if the scrying eye is following us or if anyone's watching us again. Oh wait, no,
Okay.
I can't do perception. No wait, it's been more than 5 minutes. Never mind, I can. Shit.
Yeah, if you would definitely like to do that, you
Not
may do
really,
so.
but it's all I can think of. I'm sorry, I'm trying to think. If I use see invisibility, do I get advantage?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Okay. I will do that then, and I will pray.
Okay.
Because it becomes a... Are we still doing fast? So would it just be a normal roll, or would it be advantage?
It would become a normal roll, yes.
Okay.
With see invisibility.
I am so sorry if this didn't work. I have a -1.
Would you like guidance if
Can I have guidance?
if you
For this, I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
okay.
You have a -1 to perception?
Wisdom's my dump stat.
Oh dear God.
Me too.
See, I can
I
never.
have a
Wisdom's
9.
so important.
Okay, that's 12.
Yeah, on a 12, you don't see anything. And, well, what I'm going to say is that you are leading the way with this. I'm going to count this as your check for the day.
Mm-hmm.
So you are sort of distracted looking up and around at the sky, but due to the weather, it's difficult to see, and you're distracted and blinking rain out of your eyes. And so I'm going to need you to roll on the travel complication table for me.
Yeah.
Oh.
I only see daily weather.
Oh, here, let me see if it's not... If I haven't given you the...
Why
Here,
did
yeah.
I agree? Why did I volunteer?
You should be able to see it
Y'all
now.
gotta do it.
I tried to ban perception checks for you.
Oh god, it's gone off the screen. Hold on. There we
Oh my
go.
god.
It's a big long list.
Yeah. Fuck.
Ooh!
Oh god, no.
So, we get to do this fun thing. Okay, so as you are walking along here, due to you being distracted looking for things, out of the wilderness comes a group of monsters, of wild beasts, from here in the Conclave that assault you on the road and catch you by surprise. So I need everyone in the group to... So how this works is you can either make a strength or intelligence saving throw.
Oh,
You
thank
can
God.
choose between the two. However, this is a group saving throw. So it's not if you succeed or fail individually, it is if the group as a whole succeeds or fails.
But it says with 3 or more failures.
Yeah. So there's 5 of you, so if the majority of you fail, bad things happen.
Okay. And we can choose. We don't have to
right?
choose to do one between us, so we can choose
Yeah,
our
so
own.
you all choose individually.
Okay.
You can choose the stronger one.
Thank God for that.
So we could do individual ones. Okay, cool.
Ooh, beautiful.
I got an 11 on the fucking
Oh
thing
shit.
that I
Oh
before.
shit. Oh shit. Oh
So I'm
shit.
gonna
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Surely Storm's
Crikey,
at
what?
20
20,
does
what is
something.
this?
Oh, okay. I love it.
Surely
Okay,
Storm's
so
at 20
we-
does something.
The party has failed Ikibo and
I'm
Kralak.
sorry.
Yeah.
It is
Really
not
pulling
burnt.
So-
weight around
Can
here.
I say they're
Yeah.
feeling really bad about the whole accidentally being condescending thing, and that's why they're so distracted?
Yes,
They feel really
exactly.
hung up because they feel really bad.
Yeah, so each of you fight valiantly in this. Ikibo and Krolak especially are just laying down the law. But the rest of you kind of get caught off balance by this attack. And so, between the party, I need you all to divide 100 damage.
How did I fucking get this? Hold up.
Damn.
If there's
So
5 of
the
us,
easy division is 20 to each,
Yeah.
or if anybody would like to take more than anybody else, you can negotiate that.
I'm
I'll
happy
take
to
more.
Girl!
I'll also take more.
The
I
sponge.
currently have 61 hit points, so I could definitely take
I have
more than 20 of you. So.
76.
I
I
have
have
71.
103. Give
Me
it
and
to me.
Carla can take some.
I want the smoke. Give it to me.
Okay, well,
Here,
how
I'll
much?
take. How about I take 30?
Okay, so there's 70 left. Carl,
Okay.
I'll take 50.
okay, so there's 20 left.
Divide it amongst yourselves.
I'm happy to take more, so I'll take 10.
Then do you want to do 5 and 5, Revion?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
EQ 30. Crawl. How much did you say? 50?
Yeah.
Burn 10. Jumping 5. Rev 5.
Yep.
There you go. That's the damage taken for Brave to sort.
Beautiful. Yeah. Cool.
Vern's
Okay.
really not having a good day.
So you all take this damage
Ugh.
in this scuffle with monsters. They are quite fierce, and at the end of the day, you sort of slump into camp, having engaged and not had a good time with these monsters. And so you may all take a short rest now.
Sorry.
Should I heal people? Do you guys need heals rather than using your
I'll be fine.
hit die?
I'll be fine.
It's up to you. I can take a few hit dice.
Yeah, I think I'll.
Well, a
I'll stick
majority
to-
of your like abilities required to do hit dice though.
I'll
I
be
think my
fine.
hit dice are only for the boon.
Okay.
Yeah.
What if I did healing word on you guys then? Like a mass
Don't.
healing word.
Don't waste your spell on me. It's fine.
Yeah, go for it. Heal all of us with some.
Well, with at least some, at least we could be viable.
Yeah.
Me and Rev are fine because we only took 5, but
I'm
like you
also
guys took a
fine.
big hit.
It's what we do.
Yeah, give me like a little bump, and then I'll use some of my hit dice.
Okay, here's your little bump. It's only 8, only 8 health. Fuck.
Not even have to give me
Nice.
a jeez.
All right, so that with up to 6 creatures. So, yeah. So I'll give it to everyone. So everyone gets 8 health.
Wait, how did the NPCs do?
So the NPCs are tracking their. Just for the sake of simplicity, I'm not like tracking HP. When you all get into a fight, they are fighting alongside you and they take damage, but it's just not being tracked for our purposes.
Okay.
All right.
They're our safety net.
Yeah.
And then I'll do 2 hit die.
I will also do 2 hit die. Do I add con to the hit die? I forget.
Yes, when you are regaining hit points at a short rest.
I need to roll a d4.
17 plus-
Hey, look at that.
2. That's
Alright.
that's not good for me.
How do you edit the hit die?
Oh, I thought that was your hit die.
No.
So technically, it's weird how it does it. What it wants you to do is to use the
Take
automated
2.
short rest feature, and it would
I'll
change
take a
it.
second up on the
But
first
otherwise,
level.
you can just hit the wrench and then adjust it. So how many hit dice are you spending?
I took 2.
2? Okay.
And I
so
got
you're
it back
at
up to 66 health.
6. Okay.
I also used 2, and then I regained 20.
Beautiful.
You know what? I'm going to Arcane Recovery.
Okay.
And I'm going to get 7 for 2 levels worth of spell. Oh, Field was level round up. We're level 8, so it's 4 spells. I'm just gonna get back my first levels.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to mark that I used see invisibility. There we go. It's marked now.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Everyone sorted out their resources?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess for a scene, I might go check up on the NPCs, see how they're doing.
Sure. You'll wander over into their part of camp. You'll see that Lionel is currently assisting to tend to McCool, let's say, who has a pretty gnarly cut across his chest from getting in a tussle with some of these creatures that attacked.
I'll offer my services 'cause I think I have. What do I have? Healer?
You do.
I don't have I don't have a healer's kit, but do any of you have a healer's kit I can help with?
Yeah, right here.
All right, I'll help patch up McCool if I can, and any of the
Yep.
others if they're looking a little rough.
Yeah, they all appreciate it. I'll increase your reputation with McCool for that.
Good. Okay.
Oh, thank
You
you.
gained a heart.
I'm this close to romancing McCool.
Just one more gift. Anyway.
I gotta figure out what he likes.
Mm-hmm.
I will address all of them. How
Okay,
are
yeah.
how are all of you taking me out on the road again? I assume you were all on the road at some point.
Oh, yes, we have. EC will reply. We've been on the road very much. It is odd. We were in Manaval for such a long time that it is a bit odd to be back out here. Reminds me of less pleasant days, but such is life.
Such is life. I was actually out traveling for a bit before I came into Manafwal.
Yes. Where were you?
Out on the road, being sent out to just wander.
Hmm.
I suppose that's what I was supposed to do.
You. It seems like you do not know what you are supposed to do.
It's been a while since I left the monastery I was with for over a decade,
Hmm.
and it's been a few months on the road. Right now, I have the best idea of direction since joining this group.
I see. And if it is not impertinent, what is that direction?
Stoneport. Very much. To get to my sister.
Hmm. How long has it been since you've seen your sister?
Oh. She left when I was still not quite an adult. It's been maybe, I don't know if I ever gave a specific time frame she left, but I want to say it has to be somewhere between it's anywhere from 12 to maybe 15 years, I want to say. I don't know how long she's been in the Navy. But she's had some time in the Navy to rise up. I know that much. So she's been there for a bit. And Iki has been gone for 12 years. So.
About 15 then.
Okay, we'll go with 15.
Oh, my VTuber
That
died.
is.
Sorry.
That is a long time to be away from your family. Are you nervous?
Yes. We're both so different now, I think. Just by the passage of time and circumstances.
I can see that. It will be all right, I think.
Have you ever had a period of time you've been separated from your brother?
For a decade? No. We have stayed together. But, it is. I feel like I can empathize with you. I have been alone because there was a very long time when I did not have my brother. And there was a long time when he was a child. And I worry that there will be a time when he is gone. But for now, he is here. And he has saved my life many times. And despite the fact that I have seen him grow from infant to rapscallion, he is my brother. And that love does not change, no matter how much he does.
I will be right back.
She said she mentioned the time when he won't be there, and and Iki tears kind of has to look away for a minute. I I I understand. Um, I understand them no longer being there.
Yes. You've lost family?
12 years ago.
I see.
In an instant, it felt like.
I am very sorry to hear that, Ikibo.
You think 12 years would make it easier?
Can I tell you a secret?
I suppose.
My brother is, what, 75 now? No, younger. 60, perhaps? It is hard to keep track. And I have had that entire time to process, think about, come to grips with the fact that I will be here after he is gone, that he will invariably leave me. And some nights I lie awake and it destroys me some nights. It is not something that you get over, so to speak. It is something you live with.
I've come to understand that.
Keep the memory alive. That is my plan.
Some memories don't die,
No.
no matter how hard you try putting them down.
That is true. And some don't die because we will not let them. Because they live on in us. Because we are the walking history of our lives, and everyone we have loved. And while we breathe, they do too. Have you ever read elven poetry?
I haven't had the chance. Can't say there was much elven poetry where I was, and I don't really have the. I really don't speak it, unfortunately.
Perhaps when we reach home soil, I can read you some. Yes?
If you don't mind.
It is a plan. If you ever need to talk, let me know.
All right.
Okay.
And I'll finish up whatever needs help doing with healing, and I will go sit by the fire, I believe.
Okay. Wonderful, wonderful.
All right. Wow, that was heavy.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I didn't mean for it to be heavy. I was like, I'll
Nah.
go help heal. I'll like further our relationship with the NPCs, talk about death and family and loved ones.
Yep.
I want to point
Okay.
out something that won't be in the VOD because the music doesn't save. But the moment it was Panlem, right? The moment he said that the last bit, the music just swelled.
Oh no, I was talking to EC.
EC, sorry, accents. When EC
Yeah,
spoke,
they sound.
when EC said the last part of their words, the music swelled.
Oh.
Yeah,
It's
good
love.
timing. Anyway.
Okay. Well, that is your short rest. Who would like to lead the way on the next day?
Not Vern.
I'll do it.
You'll do it, Iki? Perfect.
Yeah, we'll see how that conversation lands. So it's a D20.
Yeah. So it's in the foundry itself.
You want me to do it on Foundry?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Just because it's fun.
What did I get? 3!
Pleasant weather. Okay, beautiful.
Somehow I feel good about that talk last night.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. So with that, on the next day, it seems that the storm has broken, and that
Teeth.
you know that it is clearing up, and the rain has stopped, and so you are able to carry on with your journey pretty easily today. So, Ikibo, what would you like to do to aid your party on this day of travel?
What terrain are we in? Are we in a forest?
So currently, yeah, you are passing between a very thick forest on either side, just on the pathway here that is maintained and permitted for travel in the conclave.
Okay. Um, Oh, what do I do? Let's see. How many people can fit in the cart, and how many people got like really badly injured yesterday?
Oh
I mean, I
my
know
God.
we didn't, but
So the cart is technically big enough for all of you to sort of, it's not comfortable, but all of you can squeeze into the cart. It's just that the horses can't pull the cart with all of you in it for a very long time because you're all
right,
very
right.
heavy.
My
Do I
bad.
have anything specific?
Me and my fat ass.
Damn. Okay. I guess I'll take a page out of like Revion's book and scout ahead, make sure there's no like monsters ahead, and that everything is actually as clear as it looks, and
Okay.
maybe find the next stop along the way. Not going too far, making sure I'm always in eyesight of the cart.
Okay. That could be like a survival check, I think. That sound fair to you?
Oh, alright. That sounds good to me.
Yeah.
What do I got for survival? That's just decent.
Yeah, you've
I
got
got a
high wisdom.
natural one.
A natural
but-
one.
Natural 1 plus 4, so it's 5.
5,
Oh
so
my
that does
God.
pass,
Are
even
you
with your
kidding me?
piss poor performance.
Hey, that natural
Uh,
20 had to even out somehow. What's funny?
yeah.
I have 2 sets out. So one set was the 20, one set was the 1. So
Now you know which one to burn. Cool.
yeah.
Yin and yang. Okay, yeah. So with that, you
Literally.
are. Here's what I'll say. You are distracted by your conversation from yesterday evening.
Right.
Just thinking about it, but nevertheless, nothing particularly crazy goes on, and so you are permitted to travel 1, 2, 3,
Yeah, I'll
just like
accept that I
that.
was totally distracted.
Yeah. What? Tell me something interesting that happens on this day of travel, or something that you see.
Um, can I say we find like some like maybe like a creek or kind of like a not a very big river, but one that's like a decent like width or something.
Yeah, definitely. You can
And I
find
just
there's a tributary that's heading towards the river here.
right, and I just think of how all of us, all of the siblings when we were younger and other children, how we played in the water all the time. And I don't know, I just maybe this is a little fucked up, but like just somewhere like far off, it's like Ikibo hears like the laughter of children and then is reminded of the days at Salim with the water.
Yeah. You you pass by this little stream that sort of crosses under the road. It seems it's been built over so that it can run under here unimpeded towards the river south of you. And you walk over and kind of look over into the reflection, and distantly off in the forest you hear rustling, and if you looked closely you might see shapes of very small people, perhaps children, young rangers, children of the forest, and distant laughter of play, even, of joy. And you just look at yourself in the rippling reflection of the water as your journey continues.
Can we just have like this is so dramatic, but it'd be like I see the face of like Iki's younger self,
Yeah.
and then at one point it's like the reflection of his present age looking back at him.
Yeah, totally. You gaze into this water, and just for a flickering moment, you see your youth gone by. Of quieter days in Solheim, playing by the docks, watching the fishermen come and go, skipping rocks, playing in the sand. And then it ripples, and it is you. Age-laden, but burdened in a different way now. But underneath, still quite the same. Okay. That will bring you to your short rest for the evening. Would we like to continue on to the next day, or is there anything specific anyone would like to do?
Not for me.
Actually,
Nope.
yeah, I'll do another scene.
Oh,
Okay.
I imagine we're all gathered up at the fire, and
Mhm.
I don't know. Do we have like a big fireplace, or is it like
It's
is
a
it kind of like smaller?
it's a decent sized fire pit. It's not like a crazy massive bonfire. Panlemon's usually pretty conservative about how big he makes it. It's big enough to cook on, and it gives off light and warmth far enough here.
Okay, maybe when it's more like quiet moment or whatever, I want to saddle up to a Revion. Possibly at a time when it's not gonna be like not everyone's not gonna overhear or something.
Yeah, so later in the evening, the fire has begun to simmer down to embers now. And some of you have probably already even gone to sleep. The more elven-inclined members of your party, like Eklavira and Lionel, have retreated off into their little respective corners where they do whatever it is they do in the evenings. And here, let me ask Duck, what does Revion do in the evenings in lieu of needing to immediately go to sleep?
Immediately go to sleep.
Well, yeah, because you don't sleep. You're an elf. You trance, so you have a lot more time in the evenings than others.
I mean, usually I think he's on a tree.
I'll shimmy up a tree. First it's jumping out windows, now it's climbing up trees.
You shimmy up this tree? Really?
Shimmy, shimmy,
Okay,
shimmy,
fine.
shimmy,
I will come up. I will approach the tree you're at and just like knock on it. Are you awake at this moment?
Possibly, yeah.
I'll call up Revion. Are you? Oh, okay. Do you mind if we chat?
Can you come up here, or would you rather I come down?
Is there room up there?
Wait, hold up. This is like player to player. How well can Ikibo climb up a tree?
How well can I climb up a tree, Brave?
Oh, you can climb
You're
a
a
tree like a
monk.
motherfucker. Like you're
You're
a
a
monk. Like
monk.
you got this down. Like tree climbing was monk 101.
Okay, I climbed the tree pretty easy.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
All right. It's a nice tree.
Can I help you?
Yeah, sorry. You've lived a long time. You
Well,
don't
then.
look.
Sorry, continue.
I mean, you don't look it. I don't know if. I'm saying when I first met you, you looked young for non-elven standards, but I guess you've actually lived longer than I might have guessed.
I mean, I just hit maturity in elf years, so I guess I'm still young.
Ah, okay. Even still, you've lived a century?
Yeah, pretty much.
I was talking to Equivira. It kind of just happened. Um, do all elves, or God, I don't mean for this to pry. That's not what I'm trying to say or ask. How do elves deal with living so long?
Hmm. By living so long, what do you mean? Like dealing with having people constantly go in and out?
Yeah.
Honestly, for me, as hard as it is, I try not to get too attached.
Ouch.
Oh, right. Um, unfortunately, I didn't really have I didn't have that. Yeah. Okay. Um, I don't. I
Is there something
was.
you're struggling with right now?
Just, maybe this is too much. Maybe I was dumb to bring this up. I'm sorry.
No, this is fine. But is there something bothering you?
I I've known loss, and it's I I have remembered more of it in the past month or so. It's kind of reared its head more so than usual, I suppose.
I see.
I mean, today I thought I, I thought I saw kids at this creek, and I looked in the water and I saw nothing. Um, EC told me about elven poetry. But do they talk about loss a lot?
Hmm. Great. Would I read elven poetry?
That's a question for you.
Oh,
Does Revion read elven poetry?
well, considering his background, there's not really a chance for him to read it, right?
Yeah, so you might not be very well informed on that.
If I
Yeah.
may, didn't someone tell
Lionel
them something?
did talk to you about that. Did speak to Revion about
Yeah.
that same topic.
We're gonna have elven poetry night.
I'm like, if I had a nickel for every time in the past 2 sessions it's come up.
Slam poetry.
Oh my god.
Personally, I don't think I'm familiar with elven poetry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I assumed. Um, I I I guess it's on me. I just assumed you might
Why do you
know.
keep saying sorry?
I force of habit. some things, you can't stop apologizing for.
See, you don't need to keep saying sorry. It's all right.
Okay. I don't know. There's
What?
just.
Oh,
Oh, you go ahead. No, you go ahead. You go ahead.
Oh, so what you're wondering is how to deal with loss?
Yes. And I understand it's something that never goes away, but it's
I mean, and I'm gonna just pull up the flute thing that Lionel gave me. I mean, Lionel, I talked to him about this, and he said, to my knowledge, to associate. Was it associate every memory or person with a note?
That's one way to interpret what he said. Yes.
Okay, yeah, something like that. And so I'm trying to see if I can maybe do that. I'm gonna blow in it, and it's gonna be really, really bad.
Iggy like clutches one of his ears and like almost falls off the tree. Oh my god. I think you'll wake up camp like that.
This is the sound of Drake, and I'm gonna try to play it again, and it's gonna suck again.
Did he give you lessons?
No, he just gave this to me.
Okay, because I was gonna say if he gave you lessons, he is not that great.
I mean, you can try it. I'll just like hand it to him.
I okay. What's the skill for music? Was it like dexterity? Or is it performance?
You can do performance. Would be the skill technically. Although you could also do like performance using dexterity as the.
I'll do
as the
performance
thing.
because it'll be funnier.
Yeah.
That's an 8.
Yeah. With an 8, you also. It is not a good. No, like it's just a child blowing into a flute.
Go to bed.
I'll hand it back to Rev. Apparently, music is not in my skill set either.
Well, not for me.
But those are wise words from Lionel. You don't get attached to people?
Well, here's the thing. Oh god, this is going deep, bro. Hold on. Hmm. How long have you two and Rodian known each other?
How long have we been together?
You guys have been together for, I believe, the events of the past arc were about 2-3 months.
Okay.
But we spent like pretty much every single day together, right?
Yeah, you've spent every day together for the past while.
Pretty much.
And you've been in pretty intense situations.
We fought a giant snake man together.
Also, you guys were roommates for most of it.
And they were roommates.
We did jump out of windows together. That was a great bonding experience.
Oh, together?
And I was making a joke, but we did talk to the rock together.
We did. Okay. All right. Okay. Based on my experience, when I do encounter a person or people and I find myself getting attached, I try hard not to sometimes because I'm aware of the fact that I will most likely outlive all of them for a long time. But something I've noticed is that when I do lose them, I regret not being attached to them when I could.
Well, it seems like even if you do or you don't attach yourself, you'll have regrets in life. I have regrets for the people I cared about.
Yeah. It's something I'm also struggling with, if I'm being honest. That's why I talked to Lionel about this.
I ended up talking to EC about it, so we're cornering the elves on the market.
Crazy.
Animat's next.
What did you say?
Animat's next.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Apparently he's younger, but I guess we could both ask.
You know, I'm curious, Ikibo. Because
Yeah.
you've lived so well compared to us. How old are you again?
Ikibo is 29.
29.
Yeah.
Okay. How does it feel to know that? If I'm being rude, please tell me, but like, how does it feel to know that you're gonna die so soon? Doesn't that give you comfort in a way?
I don't know if I'm gonna die soon.
Compared to us, you will.
Well, to me it feels like a long time, but I if I'm honest, in some ways I've lived longer than I almost expected to.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything, but my eyebrows are raised.
Let's just say I've had before this party, granted, I've had a few brushes with death. You know what? Fuck it. He'll lift up his shirt on his
Oh,
lower right, and right there we'll see the big burn scar.
Let's go.
So like lower ribs going almost, you don't see it because it goes under his whatever that fucking thing is on pants, you know, the
Hem.
waistline.
His
It
Hem.
goes
The hem.
the hem. Thank you. It goes under the hem of the pants, but it's big, and it's healed, but it's like a, what do scars look like on blue skin?
Dark blue.
Yeah,
In
Right.
your case, it would be almost purplish.
okay. So like how about indigo?
Yeah.
So it's like indigo colored. It's healed. It's been healed for decades. Um, but it looks angry still, and it is very much a burn scar.
None of us knew about this, right? Like, this is our first time seeing this.
I believe this would be your first time, yes.
Okay, alright.
It's the first time I've told Revion. I don't know if I shown Chappie. I might have mentioned it. I don't know. Uh, I've
Quick
told
question.
you.
Quick
Oh, go ahead.
question. Did you mention that Ikibo has tattoos?
Yeah. Oh my god, I did.
I forgot he had tattoos. I'm gonna be so real.
I'm gonna be so real. I did too, because they've never really been. They've never been a big factor before. I think they're like waves, if I'm remembering correctly. I need to look at the character sheet I made to
Hmm.
I don't think you can see a tattoo right now because the rose tattoo is on the other side, but I guess if I pull the shirt up far enough, you can see like the little uh blooming bud of the rose. But that's on his left, almost left hip, I think. I drew this, so I'll find whatever whatever sketch. So the first, well, not even first time. My second brush with death, and the one that will haunt me to the rest of my days. I've told you about my sister. We're going to go. We're going to her show.
Mhm. Is she biological? I'm assuming no.
We're all adopted.
Okay.
We are just my mother's. I have their names.
Sylvie and Bryn.
Sylvie and Bryn. They just took in kids. So there were 6 of us. 6. Sorry. 3 of us had already left to do bigger and grander things besides living in a fishing village by the ocean, which not much to do there, granted. So it was my mother's, the twins, Uma and Nova, and me, and I was 17. And one night I went out. I went out to the sea. It was just another night. It was. I was watching. God, I can't remember. It's. One moment it's I hear the ocean, and the next it's there's 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 smoke and there's fire and there's screaming, and I'm running, and it's night, and it's bright, and there's like tears starting to come out of his eyes. They're
I will say like I freeze up. I have no idea what to do. I'm just like, oh God, okay.
um I didn't mean I didn't mean
No, no, it's okay. It's okay. You can continue. You're him like a piece of cloth or something? Like what?
uh no, it's fine. I'll wipe my eyes.
No, I insist.
Okay. I'll take it, and I kind of just play with it in my hands. The way my village was massacred and destroyed. It was burned to the ground. My the twins. One of them was drowned, and the other, she wasn't even far away. She had been speared. Um, and our home Our home was burning. And my mothers were inside. And I couldn't help them. I was attacked, which is how I got this. A fire elemental. And then all I remember is burning and then the sun and waking up. And everything was blackened. All in one night. So that is one time. And of course, I couldn't stay. And, well, let's just say, I pat my scar. It didn't heal correctly. It nearly killed me. Again. And, ever since then, I shut myself away from the world. In, Shanfen Monastery, where, I learned most of what I know now. And he'll take the cloth finally and, like, wipe the tears.
Well, look, what I'm getting is Iki just trauma dumped on
Oh,
Red.
totally.
Mhm.
Fuck, I did. Oh, shit, I'm so sorry.
These things happen.
This is D&D. This tends to happen a lot.
It's okay, everyone gets a turn. It was Frenzy last time, and it was this time.
Like,
I'm
literally
sorry.
today, I also just did that.
What is it? The trauma dump session?
Probably.
Yes.
You didn't ask for any of that. That was too much.
No, that's completely fine. I appreciate you trusting me to share this.
I barely trusted myself to say it.
Why are you telling me this?
I don't know.
Sorry, he's gonna cock his head to the side. What do you mean you don't know?
I guess it had to be said at some point.
Is Iki still crying?
No, he's starting to, he's kind of just looking out from the distance. Like, I guess, like, towards the fire.
Okay.
What I'm saying, I
mhm.
guess, what I said earlier about regrets. You'll have them either way, whether you open yourself up or close yourself off to the pain.
Well, I'm learning that the hard way. And he'll just, like, I guess, pat on the scar on his face.
The
Okay.
hard way.
Yeah.
I won't pray. But yeah, the hard way.
Maybe sometime you'll know.
There's no obligation, but all right.
Hold up, okay, just above game. He doesn't. Okay, if I'm being completely honest, Revan has no idea what to do. Like emotionally, he's like stunted. He's very confused. Um, he's like he doesn't know what to do. He's gonna like awkwardly hug you.
Oh.
Oh,
I'm gonna be honest. To be fair, I think Revion has the most normal reaction to this.
Hmm.
I am.
He's just
Getting-
gonna like pull you in. He's like, okay, yeah.
Oh,
He'll like awkwardly pat you in the back.
This is what
Oh.
normal people do.
This got carried away from what I meant to do. Initially, wow, okay, I must really be shaken up.
Okay. Um, you can sleep if you want. Maybe that will help.
What did you say?
You can sleep if you want. Like, please get off my tree.
Oh,
But he doesn't really mean that. It's more so just like, do you want like what can I do right now? I'm so confused.
um, I don't know. That was probably an inappropriate time to bring all that out.
I'm
Uh,
okay with you telling me this. It's completely fine.
Oh, uh, I can go to my bedroll if that makes you more comfortable. I only came here to ask a question, and I ended up doing more than I planned.
Actually, no, I have a quick question. If you're okay with it.
All right,
Can I take a look at that scar again?
sure, go ahead. You want me to DM you what I've made? I had to find it first.
Sure. It was more so like just wanted to see what kind of burn it could have been from.
Yeah.
Sure.
He's gonna investigate your wound.
Yeah,
Okay.
why don't you give me like a medicine check? How about?
Okay. Hold on, my computer shut down for a minute.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Oh Lord, when did I draw it?
It's in our DMs.
The scar?
Yep.
Oh shit. Okay. I thought I had it on my phone at some point. I do. I do. I'll send it. Eh,
You're gonna need to have a trigger
You have a
warning for the stream.
Oh Jesus! I'm so sorry.
No,
I
you're
just
fine.
I got away with it.
Yeah.
Okay. With a 12, I'll say it with a 12, you can determine that this is well, obviously it's a burn scar. It's very localized, but it's deep. This wasn't just like a surface level burn. This was a pretty deep, serious injury that was sustained here that because of that, has healed in not a problematic way, but has healed differently to the rest of the body in quite a severe way. And you can tell that this was definitely like something. This wasn't just like some fire licked you. This was like fire like burned into Ikibo a little bit.
Okay. But it's like normal fire, right?
Yeah, as far as you can tell, it was just far too hot for his physical form to handle.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Oh, okay. Oh, and I'm looking at the picture. Okay.
Okay. Is that all for this short rest evening? Or wait, actually, no, sorry, you guys are still talking. Is that all, or are you gonna say anything about this?
I'm waiting for Rev to stop looking.
Ah, oops. Sorry about that.
Is is it all right?
I mean, based on what I can see, it seems to have healed completely. Must have been really, really deep.
Yeah, when a fire elemental punches you, it doesn't end pretty. Ah, yeah. Sometimes I wrap it up with bandages. It's like it flares up.
Oh, that's not
Pain.
good.
I don't know if it's something lingering or if it's just the phantom pain that my body is remembering, not me.
Mm, okay. Okay, this is a really weird idea. I don't know if it's. Should I do it?
It's
I
up
mean,
to you.
I'm a supporter of weird ideas.
Wait
Just
a minute. Like, I don't know if this might be crossing a line. I'll just. God. Just like look to Ikiba and be like, okay, like let me know if you want, if you're incredibly uncomfortable, and I will stop. Okay.
All right.
Can I place my hand on the scar?
do you allow Revion to do this?
Yeah. Sure. Let's
Okay.
see what happens, I guess.
Okay. I'm just gonna kind of, what do you call it? Kind of like I guess like massage it almost.
Sure. Yeah. You can
Okay.
like press down and feel the what. Describe to me what your end is here, and then we can discuss means.
I'd also
More,
like to know.
it's more so to check if like he can still feel the pain from it, or if it's healed completely. Because he says it's like phantom or not.
Okay, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, so you kind of put your hand and are pressing down on this wound, trying to like kind of provoke it essentially a little bit.
Yeah.
Do I feel pain?
Now that's the question of the hour, isn't it? Ikibo, do you feel pain?
How about this? I'll roll a d20. I'll have a small margin. 1 to 3, I feel something. 4 to 20, I don't. I don't.
You don't?
I don't.
Okay.
Uh,
You press down and there is. Here's what I'm actually going to do. You don't really feel anything there. It's almost kind of numb.
um, I mean, it's not like I, I feel the pressure, but I don't feel I can't really feel much sensation because, well, it's all pretty much dead. My
Hmm.
nerves.
Yeah, that's what I was assuming. Okay. So it might be more phantom pain if I'm guessing.
Probably. Thank you for checking.
Mm-hmm. Is that all?
Sure. Um, I'll just go sleep and leave you to trance.
Sure. I'll say like thank you for trusting me again
Uh,
while you leave.
Thank you for listening to me just put all that out there for all of a sudden.
Anytime.
All right. And I go to sleep.
Okay.
Oh,
Uh,
oh
oh,
no, Revion! He went to sleep.
Damn, okay.
Welcome back.
Okay.
I'm gonna be so honest. I meant it to be so short. That was supposed to be so short, and
It
then
was
it just
30
evolved.
minutes.
It just
It
comes
was
out of you.
30
Don't
It
worry
was
minutes.
about it.
about 30 minutes, yeah. I rolled the
Holy
the, the
All right.
D4 about 38 minutes ago,
Oh
Mhm.
goodness.
which is when you guys started.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Yeah. So it is the next morning now. We're just gonna.
Also, sorry, also just
Yeah.
real quick, Brave, I want you to do the notebook Or is it not written?
It's not written. Get dunked on, nerd! You think I do prep work for this
the
game?
second time I've had to read the notebook, bro.
You'll get the notebook when I say you can get the notebook.
God forbid
You are
I'm
still in the
interested in the
process.
item.
you are still translating, is what I'll
Alright.
say.
Sick.
You are still deciphering what it's saying because it is still in deep speech,
Yeah.
and you don't really understand it, and you're getting to a portion of the book that's less translated.
Okay.
Okay. So, new day. Who would like to lead the way?
I think I can do it.
What's up?
Well, I
Okay.
could probably,
Revion?
yeah.
Yeah, Revian, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. So, go ahead and roll me. You can find the rollable table on Foundry, right?
It's the daily weather condition.
Yes. Please roll. Okay. Yeah. It is again pleasant weather for your travels today. So, what would you like to do to aid your party as you are traveling today?
Can I go foraging?
At your own peril, but yes.
Okay.
Oh no. The conclave.
Can I be
The
far away from this
conclave.
Yeah,
party
this
as
is
possible?
definite. This is gonna be a survival check.
Okay, I can't access the survival part, so I'm just gonna roll it manually. Hold on.
Okay. Can't access the survival part. What?
Access denied.
Hey guys, how do you?
It's more
do-
so, I think, like, my computer. Weird.
Yeah. Okay. Don't worry about it then. Hey, you have a +6 to survival.
Here, everyone, don't look for a minute. I'm gonna put a spoiler over it. How do you spoiler an image? Damn it!
You have to name the image spoiler.
No, you can just click on it
Revion.
and click on the eye icon. You tap it.
Eye
and
icon?
There should
There's no
be.
eye icon.
Are you on mobile?
Well, I sent it on mobile.
Oh, you have to do it before you send it.
Oh, here, 1 second. Don't look.
Okay.
I have a 23.
A 23.
Yes.
Yes, a 23 will definitely hit. Okay. You do risk your life doing this, but you sort of go ahead, forage, and seem to get away with it. What do you find?
Want to find some mushrooms, tree bark,
Tree bark,
berries.
and berries.
Mhm.
A complete and healthy breakfast.
Like, I come back and I'm like, look what I got. And I look incredibly excited, just so you know.
Is that tree bark?
Yes, you can eat it.
Yeah.
More mushrooms. Yay!
Oh my god.
No more mushrooms for him.
That's a pretty impressive haul.
I feel like if you eat the tree bark with cinnamon, it would taste good.
Can I
Hold
roll?
on. Revion.
Wait, can I roll a survival check and see if I know that cinnamon is tree bark?
You absolutely can.
Oh, wait, it fell. 16 plus. What the hell is my survival?
Technically, it would be nature.
Oh, nature. 17.
Yeah, you know that cinnamon is tree bark.
So tree bark on tree bark.
Two different kinds of tree bark.
Never change,
fair.
Revion. Never change.
Change a little bit, Revion. Change a little bit.
Wow.
Oh. Okay, and I'll put nutmeg on it.
No.
Hey, that my nutmeg. Oh.
Maybe not.
It actually tastes pretty good, guys.
Can I have a piece?
Mm.
Okay. I will attempt to eat a piece.
It
I'll try some.
is
I won't.
edible tree bark with nutmeg on it. It's chewy, definitely, but sort of like a more in like a well done steak kind of chewy rather than a wood chewy.
Mhm. Mm,
And it's actually quite flavorful.
mm.
It has it is perhaps a bit redundant and repetitive to say it has a bit of a woody taste to it. It's sort of like raw smoke, if you will.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I don't know who did that drum kick, by the way. That wasn't me.
It was Chappie, is my guess. I wasn't looking.
Yes.
dude.
Amazing.
But it's not bad, and it's quite filling actually. And so you all enjoy a lunch, let's say, supplemented by the things that Revion has foraged. The mushrooms and berries are significantly tastier.
Nice.
I look at Panelum and I say, I think it's more of an acquired taste.
Brave, I have a question.
What is your question?
Does soy sauce exist?
Oh my
Soy sauce
god.
definitely exists.
Come on, guys, eat that with the berries, bro. It's gonna taste good.
Have you ever seen the anime Food Wars where the main character just combines foods that
Yeah.
should not go together? That's what
I've-
Revion is doing.
I mean, there is a reason why I haven't watched Food Wars, but
Yeah.
But besides that point, but yeah, the
Food
main
Wars,
character likes
more
to
like
the
food.
main
yeah.
the main character likes to do that with food. Like they have like octopus with peanut butter in the first episode.
Yeah.
That's horrible. Okay.
Is it like? I won't ask. Okay.
So you get to travel three more tiles today on your roll because of that.
Okay.
And you are definitely beginning to draw nearer to home soil. Okay. Yeah. So that is your daily travel. You once again can take a short rest, and that is 3. So you all may take a long rest at this point.
Wait,
Yay,
we take a
woo!
short rest and a long rest? Or just.
You can take a long rest, not a short rest. It is just a complete long rest now, as you have traveled for a few days without incident, and so
All my spell slots are back.
yes.
Yippee!
Yay, I have spell slot. Oh,
Oh wait.
And I roll one of these. Fuck's sake, dude! This is the third time in
What is that?
What-
Are you
what-
saying
what-
I should
And
take the curse?
die.
What
Don't
number
worry
do you
about
Here,
it.
you know what? This
Oh.
seems cruel and unusual.
Pawns.
Actually, no. Never mind.
Huh?
I don't care.
No,
I want
do
you to
it.
suffer.
Oh.
No, I was going to be merciful.
Oh. That's not like you.
Yeah, I had the realization that it was, and so I decided against it. Okay.
Yeah.
So you all have a very restful. You've successfully traveled long enough that you've been able to lick your wounds and survive, and not die.
All Vern's gonna do is I don't not done. Yep.
I cannot hear a word you are saying.
Seriously?
It is very echoey or roboty.
Oh, hold
You
on.
went like underwater.
How long has it been like that? Is that better?
Oh yeah, that's better. It was just for a moment.
Short.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, I can English, totally, but, I almost said Ikubo. Vern, I know you said that I know you said it's not finished. I'm just saying that Vern's probably spending most of the long rest before sleep, obviously, studying that notebook just to keep his brain
Yeah.
quiet. That's the word.
Yeah.
Keep brain quiet.
Yeah, that works great. I misspelled mushrooms, and I feel so sad about that. Okay.
Soon.
Yeah, well, that will bring us to the next day of travel, which the last person to who hasn't yet led us is Chappie.
Yep, that would be me.
Yeah,
Okay.
so Chappie, would you please go ahead and roll me for the weather conditions today?
Okay.
13. Great. So it is once again stellar weather, so you are able to move.
Wow, DJ
Is
really
it
got the
really
Well,
shit
actually, hold
fucking
on.
out of that.
me?
I don't think he moved the day before.
We did, yeah, actually, yeah. I
We
moved.
did.
did?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we did.
We're off the road on my screen.
It's the
Oh.
hexes are not directly
Okay.
aligned with the road. Do not trouble thyself with such peasantry.
Trivial
Paltry.
You're
matters.
right.
Paltry
Vern
matters.
is a noble. He shouldn't stand for that.
Yeah.
Alright.
Anyway, so what would you like to do to help your party today?
Man, I want to do something a bit different and unique though. Like I feel like the best way to do this, the best way to work with this would be perception though. Is there something unique I can do? I want to do something nice.
You call up the
Uh,
sun, it actually listens.
can I give the horses guidance? Like like a brief boost.
Can I anoint
Sure,
the
sure,
whole
why
horses
not?
with holy oil?
Yeah, so this will be a... I'll let you do this as like a spell casting check, I guess. So just your spell modifier.
Okay. Let's see. How can I roll that? I guess I'll just do a d20 plus my spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like 8?
Can I put +9? Because that's my spell attack.
Yeah, if that's your spell, then you can totally do that. Okay,
Okay,
yeah.
good.
Definitely. So, 21. With that, you minister to the horses with magical prowess.
I bestow them a brazen like gentle rub to the neck, if they allow me to, and my hands will glow with Lathander's guidance.
The horses feel a need to go to church and get right with the Lord, and they are guided, and so your travels today, because of this, are guided, so to speak, and the horses are a bit invigorated, a bit more powerful today, and so you are able to move.
We put
without-
Hosier on the boombox.
You did in fact put Hosier on the boombox, so you move 3 tiles,
Okay.
just like that. And so you are ending up, as you begin to set up camp for the evening, Panlaman will sort of announce to the group, we will reach home soil tomorrow.
Good.
So,
Huzzah!
woo, good job, team.
Uh, how much time do we have left?
Um, let me check. So you are on day 10 of your travels, technically, because you were 2 days out of Men of Wall when you hit the treants. So
And
you
we
have
3 weeks.
Yeah, you had 3 weeks, so you have about 11 days left.
11 days.
hmm
Oh God. Okay.
Do you think that? Do you think it's doable? We probably need to boost out of like home soil as quickly as possible. We'll probably the day of. We probably have to like rest up, collect everything for like for at least as long as possible before we can make it to Trader's Respite. How many days can we stay there?
I was thinking that Homestar will be like 1 night maximum.
Yeah.
How far can a? I guess it's metagaming because I don't know how far a boat can travel. Well, I don't know. I don't know the sailing distance between Trader's Respite and Stoneport.
Yeah. We're gonna have to cross
It's
that
about
bridge when we get
120 miles.
Okay.
Guys, above game,
How
I
about-
forget. Are we going to Trader's Respite or River Breaker after?
Trader's Respite. That way we could go directly to
Right.
Stoneport.
Okay. Sorry, I just wanted to double check.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Sorry, go on, Storm. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, I don't know how fast 120 miles could sail by boat. I don't know if that's how many days it is. I guess I'll ask Panlim and see if he knows.
How fast we can? Yeah, go ahead.
Considering if we have pleasant weather, where we are moving as fast as we can from home soil to Trader's Respite, how many days would that be?
From home soil to Traitor's Respite, it is, oh, say, what? Sorry. Hmm. 150 miles? So at 30 miles a day, that is about 5 days of travel from
Okay, that's not too bad.
home
That's
soil there.
15 days out of 15 out of 18 days. Wait, no, 15 out of 21 days. So we'd have 6 days to go from Trader's Respite to Stoneport. So it's manageable.
It's manageable.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe if we needed to, we could spend a night in home soil, but we'd leave the next morning.
Yeah,
That sounds good.
at least enough to collect our to resupply. Probably break off and hide from this scrying eye that's been chasing you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually above game. Are they joining us in Stone Point as well?
Yes.
Okay. If
Okay.
we arrive there tomorrow, we should be able to like be within a large crowd to lose them,
Mm-hmm.
possibly. Whoever these people are that are actually like they're, like looking after you.
Question: are we all going to be like splitting up into groups, or is it just like we stick together, or it's the NPCs and then us as groups?
I suppose we must decide what we want to do. Really, the question, what we are trying to achieve is how the scrying works is that it is specifically targeted to us. They can find us wherever we are.
Even
Yes?
any disguise that you possibly can have.
Yes. It is not based on what we look like. It is
Where
us.
we're located.
Yes.
See.
However, when we are in locations such as home soil, if we disguise ourselves, if we mix ourselves with the crowd, if we are difficult to recognize, we can obfuscate where we are specifically. They can observe the general location, but it can be difficult for them to discern what we are doing.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And because they can only observe us for such a limited window, we can prepare to leave in a time when they are not watching.
Mm.
But this is what I believe.
Mhm.
It would be better if you all take care of whatever business you need to take care of in home soil. Do whatever. We will handle attempting to lose this eye, to obfuscate where we are going.
It-
Perhaps this is what we will do. How long can we afford to stay in home soil?
Probably a day, right?
Perhaps a day, perhaps if we're really short on time, perhaps only a night.
What we can do is you all stay in home soil. Me and my sister, Maku Lionel, we can leave home soil towards Riverbreaker. Travel
Wait,
a short distance and attempt to see if we cannot convince this eye that we are heading towards Riverbreaker. Come back, join with you, and head to Traitor's Respite. But even
Through
as I
that
say this, it sounds unlikely to do any good.
Huh. Do I have any spells that can help with this?
If I may, with having to disguise yourself, I can help with that kind of thing.
That would be appreciated. The concern is mostly... What is the concern? Without access to anti-divination equipment, we have no recourse.
Do you know of
Yes.
any magical item stores in Horn Soil?
If there are to be shops of that variety, they would be in home soil.
So perhaps there might be something that could help, that could aid you with like getting rid of this scry.
That is not a bad idea. I think if we investigate this, we may find something promising. Thank you, Chapo.
Yeah. Yes. I say if you want me to, I can also help you out with like aiding in finding this in a magic store. Or maybe
I can also
like
help if needed.
Yeah.
That is a good idea. If we spend our time, perhaps if we divide, home soil is a large city, at least for the conclave. If we divide and search, we can perhaps, with the limited time we have, discover if there's some items that could assist us.
Okay. I like that plan. Because we came here to help get them off your trail, so I think that'll be the best use of our time while we're in home soil, while we're also resupplying.
Yes, I think this is acceptable.
All right, perfect. Do I know if home soil has a Lathandite church?
Home soil does have a branch of the Lathandite Church.
Um, I will tell them if we go to if I know it's like I know it's very like cliche for me to suggest going to the church, but if they take us in, we'll have shelter for free. We don't have to pay for anything.
That's not bad.
They will welcome us. They should be able to welcome us in, especially since I am now High Dawn Lord. I have a very high name in the hierarchy.
Do we have to wake up at the crack of dawn?
No, no, no. You don't have to. You guys can sleep in. That's mostly my task.
Okay. Well, it seems it is settled then. We go to home soil and we must find, as we can, some means to deviate or prevent this magical intrusion. Yes?
Yes.
Excellent.
How do you guys feel? I will ask Pan. I will ask Pan. Hey, how are you feeling?
I it has been some time since we've been on the road like this. I think I miss the inn.
We do miss the great room and board that you guys offered.
Of course.
Hmm. You guys were great hosts. We you guys also made some really good food. You still do.
Thank you.
Hmm. I did enjoy brunch.
Yo, you did?
Hmm. Yeah, I was. I was hoping you did as well.
You're very silly sometimes, Chapel.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Of course.
Mhm.
But what is life if it's not? If it's always serious?
I never said it was a bad thing.
Stop, guys. You're
I
too cute. Out of character.
I enjoyed brunch.
Mhm.
I do not know if time will allow, but perhaps when we stop somewhere, we can have brunch the second.
Brunch a second. I like that.
Hmm. After
um.
which there will be a bloody succession war
Oh.
over the illegitimate heirs of brunch. But
Mhm.
we will get there when we get there.
Yes, for brunch 3, Revenge of the Brunch.
It is. Yeah, no, we will discuss the specifics later.
I am not a bard. I am not a bard. I'm not creative in that respect. I believe you might have a little bit of more creativity than I would.
I am no bard myself. You must ask Lionel. I think Lionel
Lionel's a bard?
is not, but is. I don't know what Lionel. I'm pretty sure Lionel has done everything there is to do.
Well, how about you? Is there any secret talents that you have?
They
Let
wouldn't
you
be
like
very
know what I
secret if
do.
I told you.
Oh,
What do you think I can do? Hmm?
hmm. I'm gonna
Here,
circle around Parliament and look at it and examine them from top, from head to toe.
he's got a
Hmm.
perky butt.
Hmm. May I see your hands?
Hands.
Yeah.
He will show you his hands.
Hmm. What do his hands tell me? Are they hardworking? Do they have any? Are they hardened from labor?
Yes, they are. His hands are actually quite heavily calloused.
Hmm.
Um,
I see.
especially his. You'll see a few notable things. Especially his left hand is calloused towards uh, the inner knuckles
Hmm.
and the palm, whereas his right hand is more calloused towards his fingertips. But also his hands sort of have general thick workman, craftsman calluses on them as well.
Hmm. Hmm. If I were to take a guess, perhaps you would be an excellent mason. I could see you also be a sculptor. You have a keen
A
eye for design,
sculptor
probably. A sculptor. Would you not want a giant statue of Panlaman the Great?
is a great.
The Great.
I don't think I deserve the title the Great.
What do you think you deserve then?
Mm.
A loving Furbolg boyfriend. Sorry.
Ah, that's a weird bird chirp.
Yes, it is. I don't know. A sculptor, you think? I mean,
Perhaps,
I.
perhaps you have working hands, but you have the keen eye for design.
Oh, well, I appreciate that very much. It is. I work with wood, mostly, not rocks, not stone. I
That was my
find
second. That was my second guess. That was my second guess.
yes, I am not like trade, but is something I picked up. I enjoy woodworking, as you say.
Do you make little wooden sculptures?
Yes, I do.
Have
Do
you
you
ever
remember?
made a toy before? I can see that. Palaman the toy maker.
Toy maker. Not toys. Puzzles.
Oh,
Yes. Do you? I made the some of the chairs in Cuentos.
I didn't notice they had ornate designs.
Yes, it is a hobby of mine, you could say. Not
Do
my
you think I'd
profession.
be smart enough to solve one of your puzzles?
I would have to make one for you. I do not have any on me.
Shame.
Yes.
Next time. Next time.
I
We have a
think.
question real quick.
Yes. What's your question?
Are we all hearing this?
I
Um.
am
thought it was a
talking in the
private
middle of a campfire.
Yeah, I think they're just having like a normal volume conversation. So if you want to be listening to this, you absolutely can be.
Just everyone secretly in the corner, just supporting their their little clearing.
What's my passive perception?
I don't know. What is your passive perception?
Where the hell is it on the sheet?
Just add 10 to your perception mod.
I don't know if it is on this sheet.
Okay. Well, I have an 18.
Yeah.
So if you guys are trying to sneak and listen to this, I have an 18 passive perception.
Yeah, your ear just twitches towards anyone who's listening. You know.
Nah, Vern's not.
Okay.
Vern's hyper-focused.
I'm hearing everything, and I'm getting flashbacks.
I know what it means. It is yes. Perhaps if I can find some wood, maybe I can work on a little project. Yes.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
Hmm.
I feel like I would have to give you something myself. What can
Oh
I
no,
do?
that is not necessary.
Where are my skills and traits? Features. Hey, where's my traits that tell me what I'm good at? Like the Oh, do I have something in my inventory?
That's what I was wondering.
Oh yeah, where is it? Where's my shit?
It should be the cogwheel.
The cogwheel is like your skills. The backpack is your inventory. The 3 lines is your features.
I don't know
Oh,
what
your
my
special trait?
yeah, like the trait that nobody uses outside of like role playing.
Oh, the feather. If you mean personality
The
traits. The feather symbol.
Hold up, I'll just look up D&D Beyond real quick, and then I'll figure that out later. Yeah, I think I'm good on this scene, unless you want to like continue
Okay.
with anything else.
No, that's perfect. Yeah. And so that yeah, is there anything else from anyone?
I have no tool proficiencies?
Yeah.
Am I just useless?
You might. We'll look at that. Don't worry about it.
Vern's just hyper-focused on the book.
I guess I'm not skilled
Yeah,
in
Vern's
anything
just
as
reading a
acolyte.
book. Nice.
Vern's
Okay.
drowning his worries away with study.
Beautiful. Well, you all settle in for the campfire for the night.
Mm-hmm.
And hold on. you all settle in around the campfire for the evening and prepare for your entry into home soil on the morrow. And as the last embers of the campfire begin to die out into the night air, we follow the smoke up into the sky, where it is blown away by a westward wind out into the ocean and towards the future. And that is where we are going to end our session for today.
Oh man.
Yay!
Get away.
So, next session, home soil.
Yay!
Woo.
Woo!
Thank you also very much for playing with me tonight.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Thank you for everyone who has joined the session or anyone who's watching the VOD.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so happy that we were able to all be here together today.
Hell yeah.
Thank you to my lovely, lovely players for being the coolest people I know, and for playing in my fun little D&D game. Makes me very happy.
Oh,
Nice.
Missed you
very
guys.
fun.
We missed
Yeah,
you too.
It's great to be back. So,
Mhm.
that is it for Team Drake for today.
Mhm.
Hopefully, we will see you all next week.
Hopefully.
Yeah,
Is everyone
Yep.
free for the next week?
I am.
I believe so.
I believe I am. I hope I am.
Prolac, Brevion?
I should be.
Alright.
Sick. Pineapple?
Yeah.
Cool. I will
Alright.
Yay, full
make
house
note
again.
of it.
We can keep an ear out if anything changes, but yeah.
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 I will
Oh, wait,
say
I didn't hear that part.
which part?
Well, did you ask me a question?
I said you're able to make it next week, yeah?
Oh, I did not hear that. I thought you were asking if I was in the call still.
Oh no.
Let
Are you able to make it next week?
me check.
Alright. I will
Well, we'll stand by. We'll stand by on that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I will say I think I know why it hasn't happened, but Vern is currently worried because they haven't heard from Ryland since we left Man of Wall.
Mm.
Alright.
Oh boy.
I'm assuming it's DM reasons, but I'm still but Vern still has nerves about it. So I think this is the
Alright.
longest they've not been in contact for.
Wednesday the 21st, I am free.
Yippee, full house!
Yay!
Alright.
Perfect. Well,
Yeah, and now next session we'll actually get combat and it's gonna start becoming a
God.
bloodbath.
Alright. I must go to sleep, so
Good night.
thank you all very much for
Night,
playing.
night.
I love you all so very much. Have a wonderful evening.
Bye,
Yeah.
chat.
Alright,
As
thank you.
always, my DMs
Have a good
are
week.
open.
Good
Bye.
night.
Taking no